Ну, ты каждый раз шейдеры готовишь. При каждом запуске.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you...
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors and... Unfortunately, she might
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in...
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life...
Has all...
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs... If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be a...
What exactly happened?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill.
Galloping?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me. We were on our way home when we surprised it. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face.
He didn't want you to identify.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. And then he was gone.
Your fault?
He died protecting me. If I had been... My mother and I tried to go on without him, but... A few years later...
Ага.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my. That is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level but that does not mean that she likes.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is... He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father...
He was truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens. My father had a...
Yes, I remember.
Exactly. And once he is gone, we will turn... We are making progress. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Это что ли? Половин, мало-мало половин. Я дебил кретин, и он дебил кретин. Блин, да что это за очко такое? Блять, зал картографии, это что такое? Что за говно-то, блин? Куда попасть-то, блядь? И вот это вот говно, блядь, под низом. Это как? Вот оно, бредятина-то, а. Ну, я понял уже. Я хожу еще второй день. Где этот зал картографии?
Welcome back.
Hello,
Здорово,
Professor.
баба.
I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling. They are. Have a look at the map.
Ничего.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's...
It is. I had hoped. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything.
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. until then.
И? Лучше подотри, блядь. Здорово, Фокс. Здорово. Как сам? Как универсам? Я, походу, понял, в чем вчера была фишка с этими кадрами, с интернетом, с этим долбаным. От которого я подгорел. Не понял.
How will I gain access to the headmaster?
У меня, короче, на паузе в стиме на обновление Destiny стояло. У меня, походу, сама включилась, потому что у меня было 3, что ли, гига недокачанных. Или 5. Я уже потом, когда завершил все, маленький просешь, красавчик. Смотрю, она у меня, короче, из обновления исчезла, то есть скачалась, обновилась. Вот из-за этого, походу, этот геморрой я хапнул. Красава. Полезным делом занимаешься. Бабки потом сможешь зарабатывать, людям рисовать за бабки смайлики. Если у тебя прям классно будет получаться, конечно. Да, я вот тоже вчера подохерел, когда глянул, думаю, ну звездец, блядь. А я сижу, там у меня говнобак кипит, блядь. Думаю, что такое? Оказывается, вон оно что. У меня же скорость 100 мегабит, не 300, не 200, не 600, блин. 100. Поэтому ее, видать, не хватает. Да, работы много, я знаю, я разговариваю с людьми, которые рисуют, пишут. Это кажется, что так 2 пальца об асфальт. Ни хрена. Это же муторно, долго, блядь, все. Ай. У меня девчонка, стримерша, и простенькие рисовала значки для оформления не смайлика, а для оформления Twitch канала. Просто там такой рисунок. Не сник такой стоит. Ну и просто на пульте на карточке написано там обо мне и так далее и тому подобное.
Professor Fig,
И то
the keepers
не
have
за 2
shown me where the
секунды.
next trial
Скажем
is.
так.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to them. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall...
Видите, сдохните, потом расскажу, почему сдохли.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
I see. But what if Professor Black...
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry.
Thank you, Professor.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Я погляжу, что там. А, ты от руки рисуешь? Я думал, ты на планшете или как, знаешь, в этом рисуешь. Вообще нормально, слушай. Мне, знаешь, у меня сын, он так не рисует, но он перерисовывает. Он смотрит, допустим, Наруто, да, на мониторе, допустим, и перерисовывает прям вообще классно. Прикольные смайлики вот. Нормуль. Я, видишь, я просто не знаю, как они создаются. Что, так рисуются или электронно. Ну, планшеты эти графические.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did?
Графический планшет, я
I
понял.
did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well.
Нет,
I've
графический
brewed the
планшет это
cure
не
for
фигня.
boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the...
A student.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for...
Now, to determine which student gets this rather
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
What could the headmaster want?
Вот эта вот девчонка, стримерша, она все планшет себе хотела, деньги собирала, не знаю, купила, нет. На стриме донаты хотела собрать, купить графический планшет.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Плюс они стоят херовую тучу.
How are you?
Ну, хорошие.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened...
But the injury, madam...
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
Nonsense.
Над златом чахнешь, да?
You would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible, sir. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Game.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted...
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Очень недорогой, 15к. Прямо она говорила, хороший какие-то там.
I haven't
По
time
полтиннику.
for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Я в этих, как бы я в технике разбираюсь, но не в графических планшетах. За них ничего не могу сказать. Ни по ценовой категории, ни по брендам, ничего не знаю.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. Oh,
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that
накопил?
makes me disappear.
Ага.
keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Сколько уже по времени копишь?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor?
У тебя лучше получается, по-моему, накопить, чем у меня на масло набрать.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wondered if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig. I've decided to give him a bit more,
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his...
Ты же, наверное, не работаешь нигде. Или недавно работаешь, если работаешь. Поэтому как бы все равно нормально. Дорабатываешь, скажу так, не работаешь, ты же учишься.
Well, yes. He's
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the... I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapade to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and...
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor.
No. Ты показывал сосиски в тесте и барыш.
I mean, I shall keep an eye on
Нормальная тема, кстати.
You simply keep doing the wonderful job. Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor...
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Когда не работаешь, конечно, тяжело накопить.
Screw!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. It is the Black family motto.
Right.
Master...
Of course I remember. It's the
Ну,
Black
торты на
family
заказ,
reigns.
тоже хорошая
Is
деньги.
Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure blood.
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is in...
Obvious.
And, of course, as Master...
Yeah.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful.
Да?
Oh, very well.
То есть у вас это семейное?
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary.
Oh, Apollonia's diary.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. Now.
Свинья.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Блин, у меня будет свинья. Да ты чё, блин? Регалета, блин. Да ну не туда!
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
В детальном смысле. Тебя учить, что ли?
Aloha, Mora.
Кондитерские пакеты, это пакеты, выдавливать из которых. Заказывал сначала. Не, это хорошее дело, если ты хорошо делаешь человек, прям это денег приносит богато. Так. Стоп.
What are you up to now?
Кто начинает там не особо там, не знаю, как у вас в городе, у нас там 500 килограмм стоит. То чуть получше, там 700-800, про хорошо делать, полторашки, там по двушке за килограмм берут. Поэтому все от навыка и от города. У нас соседка делает зефир. Дома зефир, из него всякие типа букет, знаешь, какой цветочный такой зефира. Просто хобби. Влёгся человек. Тоже прикольная тема. есть огонек все-таки, да? Нахер я бегаю, блядь. Горгули, скажем, пердоль-мозоль. Я только не поймет. Хорош.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Марш полный сахарное пудло. Клубный. Чего? Окей.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have
Это
a
маршмеллоу
motto.
уже можно так хавать, оно и так уже вкусное. Без добавок.
It's good to see you. Approach the pedestal in the antechamber.
What can I expect to find in the...
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
На, фигурки лепить. Ну, на торс сверху ставить, да?
That must be the pedestal.
Являюсь мужем и женой. Я меня засосала. Книгу засосала.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
Там чувак рисованный.
In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Опа. Да,
You must
прикольно.
move
Эффект.
swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Фаза.
The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Вот это прикольно сделано. Вот это сделано прикольно. А, то есть еще нужен стелс. Ну, зашибись. А почему нельзя просто вломить? Я просто пройду. Здесь.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. Now, I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. The staircase straight ahead.
Вали отсюда. Может, говорит, гранату бросим, так ведь нет никого. Death. Смерть.
How could this happen?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Ну давай уже, что, подождем, конечно, пока не все приземлятся. Чё нет-то?
This is my chance. Come and leave. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Кто там навалил? Гуси или голуби?
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Ах ты, падла, спалил, блядь. Я его не видел.
Let's move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Нахуя ты сюда идешь?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Я этого слева не видел, что он пошел.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way
Вот этого гамарджоба я не видел, сука. Мышь, он появляется только сейчас. Отвернись, собака.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Hello.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Thank you very much.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Обманула. Твою мать, а чего их так много?
Now's my chance.
That's my chance! Нет у тебя шанса никакого. Есть просто прописанные скрипты в игре. А твой шанс это не шанс.
That's the way forward.
Ё-моё, вот это да. У меня вопрос, а меня зачем сюда запихали?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Это геморрой продолжается, что ли, блядь? Твою мать. Нельзя было меня вывести отсюда. Нет? Как я должен мимо них пройти, блядь? Так не пройду. Блин, это подстава, пацаны. Шутки весла нам звезда.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Это не бараны. Простите меня на мой французский.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Палку выручил. Таинственная волшебная палочка.
I've never felt such power.
Понял, блин. Понял, что где-то обманули, пока где не понял. А чё не так-то, блядь? Почему не выламывает? Понял. Ё-моё, вон оно что. Бомбачо надо было сделать. Эту палочку, аннигилярочку. И всех аннигилирует. Такой колдуй, такой без пульса. Тебя. Я всем вломил. Там не ожидал. Как было жопой и жопой. Собаки крутые. Я когда в фар проходил, а там на время нужно было. Так что пошли вы. Ну, придумано, конечно, прикольно вот это черно-белая рисовка.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Ты что, до тебя гвозди будешь забивать?
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing.
She's gone.
Dear sweet.
Let us always honor. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Okay.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Философиня прям.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Remember that. Как она разговаривает, непонятно. Я русский человек. Капля, капля. Молоко. Лови. Не поймал. А чё хрипишь? О. И что такое? Яйцо. А в яйце кольцо. Смерть кощея. Ты орешь.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing?
Breathe
it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Какой вкусный торт, да? Был. Забрали боли, страдания. Теперь ты собака бесчувственная. Бухи-бухи, бухи-бухи. Бла-бла-бла. И еще папа.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling pain?
She was.
I found it disturbing.
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about... I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain, I shall require time to confer.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in Goblin.
The repository?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he...
5 names? The keep...
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower...
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard any... Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
Порешали мы все. Ну, где выполнение квеста? Алло! Я могуч, как стая куч. Ага. До 4-й левел получите. Заебамба. А я не дорос еще. Пердоминоз, потому что. Как вы себе это представляете, господа? Полз будем сейчас искать по любасику. Папки не ходи. Лучше слюни подотри. Ты что хочешь от меня? Дик еще ходит. Дик, как моя дика поговорит со мной. Я вообще-то карту, блядь, открывал. Идем с Диком поговорим.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all...
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix...
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well.
Sounds a bit dangerous.
Deke believes it is worth the risk. So majestic. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to...
А с хрена ли ты так решил? У меня, между прочим, чемодан-то нигде не запрятан. Что это? Блять, найдите еще найдите ее. Началось, блядь. А где-то в очече.
Not the best.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Ты, блядь.
None of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have teeth.
Сидора, Сидора, поцелуйте в помидоры, блядь. А вот и я, ваш мазафаза. Она не пустила этого что-то уровень. Ты чё, столько надо?
A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
Вам блокает. Я не вижу никакого блокейда.
Confringo! Depulso!
Окно в Европу.
Revelio.
Подорвали чудо-жопу.
Could the phoenix be in there? Confringo! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Incendio! Confringo!
Да? Покажете. Поздравите. Оставить подарок. На нервах твоей. Да? Когда стали вы.
What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much a single... Just imagine the whole blooming bird.
Huh? Allow me. Confringo! Confringo! As goblin elm, Pilford. Depulso! On that back. Descendo! Incendio! Confringo!
Shall we enjoy stealing hypocrites?
Depulso! Descendo!
Don't try that.
Confringo! One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio!
Дерьмом урод меня.
Incendio. More poachers. How many are there?
I swear there's something.
Student who is afraid.
My best one.
Incendio.
Need to be quicker than that.
Here. That was a mistake. Potato.
Luck. Nothing more than luck.
Careful.
Incendio.
Incendio. Incendio.
Confringo. Where's that goblin hell, you little thief? Incendio. Gotcha. Confringo.
You released Treadwell. I thought you'd at least stole our hippogriff.
Defender.
No!
Glacius. Expelliarmus. The Phoenix.
Oh.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Прям охренительно ты сохранил. Сократил точнее. Ванзай, ванзай.
There it is again. Revelio.
Глазепа, мазепа. Зузепа.
Incendio.
Заползу. Вот это да, бля. На чем мне за сока мурлака, мля. Не приплыть. Жопа на огне. Горела жопа. 8:24. В жопу лёг туда. А то... Лё, где?
Revelio.
А, ну. блядь, да. Лови. I'm Zeus.
Your poaching days are over.
Очко таланта. Талантливое очко, блин. Это чудо птиц улетел. Петух огненный. Летел куда-то. Куда?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. Reparo.
Да ёбни, не туда нажимаю. О! Тебя засосало, опасное сосало.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Реально, как туда?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Здесь можно вот так вот телепортиться, блин. Ну, прикинь, это все бегать, блин, изжога была бы, я бы даже не играл на этом.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Ты тут отпустил, что ли?
My heavens. What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace. Deke will always be here for you when you...
Поди, Сахмадика. Летает эта шапокляка. Вон она сидит. Come to папа, бейба! Не тирануть тут промеж глаз. Что, ты мне ничего не дашь, что ли, падла? Отсюда, блядь. Другое дело. Терялся, откуда пришел.
Revelio.
Так, ладно, все это здорово, все это замечательно. Давай опять сдриснули-то, пацанчики.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires
Да
a
я оттуда, алло,
dark
пацан.
sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you said...
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must.
Time?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice?
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't...
Do you think your uncle would...
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So...
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Блин, вот это задание. Почему, блядь, нельзя Ах, как что-то... А где я должен это взять? Дерекола и подпиши. И... Вы козлы. Спасибо, Дэй.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Дур мешок использую. Там и дури мешок. Дерекола, блядь.
This looks intriguing.
Protego!
О, блядь.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Glacius!
Козел, спугнул мне тут, дракол бегал, блин. Ё-моё, вот ты урода, блин, кусок. Вот он. Ты неактивный, блядь. Дракол, ты где, блядь?
No, you don't.
Да в смысле, блядь?
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Вот так вот. Одного засосали, да? Жабу где искать?
I should investigate. This place has seen better days.
Гоняют меня везде, гоняют. Очень высокая, надо что? Хвать мешок, отхвать пиздюль. Интересное название. Охренеть, блядь. Используйте, да? А я смотрю какое-то говно. Жабуля, ты где?
Revelio.
Ёбаный мать. О, блин.
Arresto momentum.
Стоять!
Assignment's all finished.
Чё, все пошло как по маслу, что ли? Зашибись. А, я понял. Типа в бою нельзя, да? Как и во всех играх был. Телефон не запирай там. Ерундой всякой. А этот лохопет, этот лунтелек, этот, как он там? Жабоклюй полетел.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready.
Good. Now, this
Ты
spell
нанял
comes
пол
with a
бобра.
caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
Вот это
The
нифига себе,
exploding
как так?
charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
При необходимости.
Use
Ну,
caution when casting it.
так там.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off.
Да как бы мне тоже бы не
Go
хотелось
ahead.
сильно-то, чтобы мне руку отрывало-то.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Заклинали бомбарде какой-то, выучил.
Well done. Now, let us put it...
Ёб твою мать, бомбардье, блин.
Practice, shall we? Go
На
ahead and
чём
try it on the
потренироваться?
pumpkins.
На тыклах, что ли?
Excellent one.
Нифига в сопли
Cast the
разорвало.
spell just like that every
Это
time.
сильно.
Assured and in control.
На-на.
Professor, might I have him?
Yes.
Что хотел?
I was wondering what inspired...
Are you considering some...
I haven't decided quite yet.
You do
Это что,
seem to
марширует там
engage
стену
well
уперся?
with the... I believe that when choosing a path, as well as how one may best serve the student,
Of course, Professor.
I recall it quite vividly. It was I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near... I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy...
What type of beast is an...
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can... Its eggs are made of pure silver.
Что это там такое? Ты что ли, Фокс? Нет, не ты. Что? ГФН.ру, блядь. Что за ГФН? Я когда всякую подобную помойку как не подписывал, блядь.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader.
What did you do with them?
Nothing.
Добил.
Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleon. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand. Now, I trust that I have answered your beasts and all that they provide.
I shall remember that, Professor.
А чё бы мне их не выпустить, допустим? Я же могу куда-нибудь их запулить. Куда? Да, допустим. Чего? В смысле, блядь?
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
А чё, допустим, тут нельзя их высадить? Что ты кашляешь-то, господи, боже мой! Хибухи, блин. Бомбардье! Бомбарбей, Киргуду! Опять куда-то в жопу лететь. Ближе не конечно.
What are you up to now?
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Ну, там нету, да, этого огонька. По пути исследования. Так долго летите через это озеро. Озеро, так, прими, кто тебя не вор, ты пойми. И всякую херню не неси, да? Я вот могу как. Да какой нахрен тролль? Я полетел. Бомбарда. Киргуда, блин. Бомбарбей, Киргуду, блядь.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
Nothing going on. Nothing going on.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ran.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to... They're showing me the memories in a particular...
Oh, either they don't trust you, or...
I do care about Anne, but I'm tired of explaining myself. Perhaps...
That's not what I meant.
Ах ты козел. Обоссался, да?
Not getting answers.
I know.
Козел.
Let's go, quickly,
Да, похоже, он
before
что-то
we
мне
spotted.
пиздит. Не ради Анны, он
Keep
что-то
a
мутит.
close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew
Чепушила,
moving off
блядь.
the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Такое. Вот так.
Bombarda! One less human to worry about. Get away! Descendo!
Potato!
Think you're clever!
Bombarda! Repulsor! Descendo! Incendio! Accio! Imperial!
All of Ranrock's loyalists
Такой
deserve
вот я
the same
человек.
fate. Nice work.
Да вы жадный как вообще.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence.
Бегу. Харик надо съесть. Идем дальше.
I bet the thestral nest is close by.
Glacial, expelliarmus, bombarda.
Ламбада. Бамбарда, барда, бада. Что за? Давай, давай. А, так это лепестки этого говна. У меня
I'm
этого
sorry
нет.
we can both see thestrals.
Certainly
Что,
not
есть,
something
что
I
ли?
hoped we'd have in common.
Фига себе. Я не понимаю, что с этим говном делать.
Incendio, revelio.
Я даже не буду голову ломать, я все равно не понимаю. Я ни хрена не волшебник. Что сказал?
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Ты, блядь. А ты как меня увидел?
This is almost too easy. Almost. Let's get this easily done. Rather unwise coming back this way. Bombarda. I won't rest until. Descender.
If only Ranrock were here to see this! Get away with that.
Fatality, блядь,
They
или
got
там.
what they deserve.
Revelio.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead
Я не
goblins.
думаю ни
You
о
could have
чем.
got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Revelio.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Over here. Bombarda. Protego. Someone's been taken out. I won't.
Палка
Well, Ranrock's
прокачалка.
loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Палка-пулялка.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Если что за пацан лежит. Лежит какой-то студент, откинувшийся, и как бы похеру. Ну и ладно, записку взяли, да и хуй с ним. Прикольно. Ну что, так можно было? А студент лежит какой-то.
Lumos.
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 Вот.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Bombarda. Depulsor. No! Descender.
That could have been your death.
Depulsor.
Was that your best?
Depulsor.
Your spells glance off of me.
Descender.
You can't stop us. Pity. Not quite.
Bombarda.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what?
Ugh. Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but Lord Gok said, stop it. That's enough.
I thought we won.
We do. Listen, he told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected. That's why they always seem to be one step.
Fine. Fine. I do trust you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have a...
Agreed.
А чё, пирамидка, зажигайся.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Залутали, и что можно было залутать?
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Glacier! Expelliarmus! Potato! Depulsor!
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Bombarda. Depulsor. Incendio. Glaciers. Glaciers. Levioso. Defender. Potato. Glaciers. Expelliarmus.
Где кто, блядь? Я это не могу. Падла где-то сверху невидимка, блядь, херовая.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Incendio. Crucial. Incendio. Imperial. Potato. Incendio. Accio. Crucio. Annoying little beasts, aren't they? A staircase leading here. Whatever for? Bombarda! I don't think anyone's been here for ages. Incendio! Depulso! Look at this place. Not really my style. Revelio. A bit much, if you ask me. Bombarda. Stringo. Depulso. Incendio. Accio. Crucio. Incendio. Finding these chests, not orders. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Fringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Bombarda. Incendio.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Игры не кончаются. Бесконечно. Оба! Ты мост сломал, скотина.
Troll! Accio. That's spelled my attention. Places. Expelliarmus. Places. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Reparo. That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Прям, блядь, вообще не покладая рук трудился.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. It was here.
Revelio.
Чё? Чё?
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Another barrier. You can blast through, certain.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Revelio.
В смысле?
Depulsor. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself. Revelio.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
Да ё-моё, ну... Ради какого-то дерьма заморачивался.
Revelio. Another rune symbol. Depulsor. It's in runic language by now.
Салабим, калитка, открывайся.
Revelio. Isadora created.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have...
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keeper's in Isadora, but I don't understand why she seems to...
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Yeah.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Да что ты разыкался? Так. Валюта, что ли, это? Так.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Габриэль. Что?
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of an enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Боль, звезда боли. Где задание-то, блин? Ничего ни хрена не появляется. 32%. А сколько тут всего-то этого говна? Да, ёп. 200, чё? Жопа какая-то, а? Запелю. Надо изучать, идти. Перебору, блядь. Фамильная почта. Блядь, этот бурый сейчас пойдет долбить. Понятно. Да. Сейчас я изучу. Ёпта мать. Шляпник, блядь. Ну мы куда собираемся-то, я не пойму. Вот гок этот все никак не успокоится.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've no...
Wonder if Ranrock and his crew are in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
Погнали. Так, таблеточку приму, секунду. Надо соколёка, бля.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming. I have to keep my wits about me.
I won't rest
until you're dead.
Звезда.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
Да что за седло?
Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car? Go!
With his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
No. А резиновый отвар больше не может не нести.
Incendio.
Эти гоблинские штуки.
Accio.
Инерции не докатывается. Да ладно, блядь.
Incendio. Reparo.
Easily done.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
Bombarda.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Protego.
Stop it! Skill spells glance.
Bombarda.
Descendo. Prepare to surrender now. Was that your best? Incendio. That was meant for me. You won't stop. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio.
What's keeping us from fighting?
Seems your argument isn't all. I will make you pay. Descender. Bombarder. I won't rest till you're dead.
Ranrock is full. Revelio. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path. These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will...
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Potato. Defender. Back the Why can't I hit you? Compulsion. Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor. You explain the sting. You can't. Not quite. Descender. Bombarder. Potato. Depulsor. Descender. Incendio. Crucial. Revelio.
Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Protego. Bombarder.
Поломало все.
That is unfortunate. No matter.
We
will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada-kedavra!
Я думал, мы напинаем ему. Просто свалили как крыса. Непонятно.
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Зато мне ни хера не понятно, почему мы сбежали, блядь.
Now to get out of this
Как
blasted
крысы
place.
с тонущего корабля, блядь. Напинали бы сейчас этому, блядь. Руку.
I'll send word to Map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is. I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get...
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers.
Ranrock is a monster.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journal.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her.
Isadora left memories for someone to find.
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being...
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magic.
Вы задолбали со своими
Find a
испытаниями.
face of stone, and I should advise you that you must engage with... Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuance? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of...
Very well.
I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more.
Да твою же мать, опять где-то в жопе. Так, короче, и сохраняюсь, и на сегодня заканчиваю. Сколько ты здесь?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Ветром сдуло. Да я говорю, я все сегодня. Тебя кого? Пойду посмотрю, там забегу к ним знакомым. Давай, может, серии посмотрю, сорви голову, смотрю сериал, прям мне зашел. Потом Карателя буду смотреть. Прям, если не смотрел, посмотри, сорви голова, сериальчик прям марвеловский, хороший, мне нравится. Такой не напрягающий. Что? Что это значит? Что это значит? Я могу тебе там в нашу телегу кинуть ссылочку на сайт, где сериалы, что беда, в хорошем качестве. Можно смотреть. Ого, я не понял тебя. Ссылку в телегу кидать или что? Там о Мандалорисе я буду смотреть, там и The Last of Us. Там все есть. Ну все, давай, стрим вырубаю, в телегу сейчас кину. Ну что, в телегу пиши, я услышу.